We are on for our third game of the day between Angels and the Victoria Crocs. This is going to be a very interesting tie. Angels yet to win a game this season. And, would this be the one that they take? You never know. But this Victoria Crocs team is a bit better in some ways. You could say they have managed to win 3 games so far. Starting 5 for the Angels include Rebecca Namatov. You can see they are trying to tie. Rebecca Namatov there, the lady, the lanky lady with an Adidas headband. Then Lydia Anyuazo there leading them. You can see the court, the youngster there, shirt 9, Melissa Nantambi, shirt 18, and finally the point guard Joan Namatov there played for the under 18 national team some years ago. For the Victoria Crocs, we have Mary Hazel Sengendo, shirt 8. You can see there Mary Hazel Sengendo played really well last year for the Nkumba. Then we have shirt 10, the point guard, one of the leading assistants in the league, Bisoboka Naluima. And then we have Viola Nakazi with the big man, shirt 17, Thelma Toskin, shirt 6, and Generous Grant there, shirt 7. Off we go. A jumbo has been called. The referee says the ball was taken out of bounds by the Victoria Crocs, Viola Nakaziwe. Joan Namatovu to Nantambi. Barbara goes up, scores the first bucket of the game. The youngster Barbara scores the first points of the game. Mary Hazel Sengendo finds to skill. Naluima in the corner loses the ball, and Rebecca Namatov is stripped. It will be a foul there on Lydia Anyuazo. Shooting 2 for Bisoboka Naluima. She misses the first one. Angels get to win a game this season. They need something positive, and they need it quick. Bisoboka on the second attempt makes it 2-1 now. Angels in the lead. Barbara finds Nantambi to Namatovu. Namatovu from the middle puts too much to it. Pass there to Naluima. She does not score. Lydia Anyuazo drives, kicks it out to Namatovu. Rebecca misses. Mary Hazel with a rebound to find Grant, and the pass is intercepted. Namatov now attacks to the youngster Namatov in the corner. Rebecca Namatov to Nantambi. Anywazo from outside misses. Rebecca Namatovu, does she score? Rolls off the rim, and Victoria University survived that one. Three-point shot attempt there by Toskin. Toskin dropped a couple in the fourth quarter when Victoria played the UCU. Foul has been called there on Bisovoka Naluima. First team foul. For the Victoria Crocs. Nantambi, there's a mismatch. Nantambi doesn't give a good pass, but Angel still with the ball. Mary Hazel almost gets the steal. Nantambi had a chance to score, but decided to pass the ball. And a turnover. Generous Grant is blocked there by Namatovu. Viola to Bisovoka. Her name is possible, and she has made that three-point shot possible. And you're oh my goodness, what's going on here? This is unbelievable. Bad pass made, but Anywazo was unable to just get the ball and pass it very well. She just threw it out of bounds, and a turnover there. Very unforced. Grant for three. Misses to Skin with the rebound. Back to Grant. Grant with the baseline drive. Grant to Skin off the backboard. But Orlando Anywazo there with the rebound. Namatovu to Barbara. The referee seems to be unsure. Ball came off the VU player, but the referee was very unsure. The ball has position been given to Victoria University. Generous Grant. Foul has been called. Shot for, that is a point guard, Joa Namatovu. And Vera Nakas will shoot two. Makes the first one. 6 points for, rather 5 points for the Victoria Crocs. Nagasby can make it 6. Misses, gets the rebound. Mary Hazel goes up. Mary Hazel. Ball rolls off the iron, and Angels with the rebound. Namatovu to Nantambi to Anywazo. Namatovu, rather Rebecca with the ball. Anywazo is blocked by Sengendo. Foul has been called. Grant from deep. She's unable to score. Rita Komugisa checks in. Opio, Barbara, Namatovu, rather, yes, Namatovu, that's her name. Rebecca Namatovu finds Nantambi, who loses the ball. She tried to drive to the basket. 5 minutes played in this game. Victoria Crocs lead this one 5-2. Grant, once again, unable to connect. Joan Namatovu to Rita Komugisa. Komugisa finds Rebecca Namatovu. Foul has been called. Shot 7. Grant Generous. Second team foul. Nantambi, the mismatch to Barbara Opio in and out. And Sengedo has a chance to score her first point of the game. She does so, makes no mistake. Maybe Hedo Sengedo scores her first bucket of this game and makes it 7 points for the Victoria Crocs. Foul has been called. Viola Nakazibwe. That was a bit reckless. It was avoidable. She would have applied some gas. Should have rather, applied some brakes. But she kept going and tumbled into Rita Komugisa. To Nantambi. Foul has been called. That's a fourth. Keshimuli, Kathy, called for the foul. That's our fourth team foul. Nantambi now. Rebecca Namatovu. Floater. 4 points. Victoria for the Angels. Sengendo finds Naluima. Sengendo splits the defense. Naluima splits the defense and scores that one. Very simple, nice and easy. Rita Komugisa drives. Pass was too low. Barbara Opio could not get that one. It was very, very low for her to get. And Opio checks out. In comes Martha Oluka. Shot 15. Bisoboka feeds Keshimuli. An offensive foul has been called. The referee says an elbow was dished out by Kathy Keshimuli. That's a fifth team foul for the Victoria Crocs. They turn over the basketball. That is very reckless. Second turnover they have committed like that. At this level, you don't expect to be seeing things like those, but here we are. Very reckless turnovers. Generous Grant finds Naluima once again, splits the defense. Naluima, very patient and fakes the entire defense. Martha Oluka for 3. Unable to get the basket to draw up another jump ball situation. Martha Oluka goes up, does not score, and Rebecca Namatov gets the rebound, but also misses. Now Jonas Grant comes away to Bisovoka, and the basket, no. Vanessa Nakalembe unable to finish. Bisovoka does not put enough height to that attempt. Changes being made here. Oluka finds Joan Namatovu. Back to Oluka. Does she get it this time? Once again, puts too much to it, and possession will go to the Victoria Crocs. Nalima to Vanessa. Sengendo. Drive, kick. This time around, Vanessa makes a drive, but she cannot finish. One minute 56 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Foul has been called there on Vanessa Nakalembe. It will be shooting 2 for Rita Komugisa. today. 50. Komugisa misses the first. Rita, can she score the second? Yes, she does. 1 of 2. And that is the 5th point of the game for the Angels. Maybe here's the Sengendo. Drive, Sengendo. Gets off the shot. She's fouled. She will shoot 2. Sengendo has already scored 2 points. We make that 3. She can't make it 4 points to her name. She does so. Half her shot number, which is 8. An 8-point lead here for Victoria Crocs. Oh, beautiful pass, and the foul has been called on Toskin. Belinda Nakiriowa will shoot 2 free throws. First contribution in this game. Belinda, can she score both free throws? Misses the first one. Disappointed with herself. She had a chance to make it 2. Kathy Ketchum has checked out, and in comes Susan Peter Nadir. Belinda misses the second contribution, 2 missed free throws. A turnover committed there. Bisoka put too much on the pass, and Vanessa Nakalebe was unable to get there. beautiful block there by Susan Peter. First contribution in this game. Naluima now comes away with the ball, injects some pace. To Skin goes up, to Skin. The ball goes in and comes out. Angels. Oh, come on. Belinda with the rebound. Youngster was a bit impatient after doing really, really well. Nantume, Melissa. She did well, but was unable to finish. Luca also almost gets that basketball, but it's deflected out. Angels travel violation has been called. Grace Korisima called for the travel violation. It is 30 seconds to go in this game. An 8-point lead. Nadil Peter, Susan to Skin for 3 this time around. Once again she misses. And Martha Oluka with the rebound. Nantume, Melissa, Nantume almost turns it over. Oluka with the ball. We have a few seconds to go in the game, in the quarter. Komugisa is blocked once again, but a foul has been called on Nadir Peter. Susan. Rita Komugisa can make it 7 points. Makes the first one. Komugisa once again. She get a second. Yes, 2 of 2. 7 points. We have 4 seconds to go. 4 seconds to go in the game. Can she get it off in time? No. End of the quarter. 13 points for the Victoria Crocs and 7 for Angels.
Elijah, judges college.
I was at office. Oh, I wait. Hey, man, these guys have something stupid. Man, not pleasing women. Pleasing women is very high. You hear about the blue wiring.
Ian. Back for the second quarter. 13 Victoria Crocs and 7 for Angels. Vanessa Nakalembe goes up, she misses, and Grace Karisima. There's the ball there. Melissa Nantume. Oh, foul there. Second foul there. Hold on, second personal foul for Vanessa. Martha Oluka will go to the line to shoot a couple of free throws. Makes the first one. Oluka can make it 9 points for Angels. Oluka misses. Deal Peter with the rebound, and Vanessa comes away. Quick transition here. Sengendo loses the ball. Karisima tries to launch a long pass, intercepted. Toskin goes up. Toskin is fouled. Toskin will shoot 2 free throws. Toskin, 2 free throws. Misses the first one. Can she score the second? Toskin misses both of them. Grace Karisima with the rebound. Rita Komugisa drives. Komugisa unable to finish, and turnover there committed. Beautiful house there. They put Vanessa Nakalebe in a cool sack. She had no way through. She couldn't escape there, and just threw the ball away from her. Angels doing really well to force that turnover. I remember they forced a couple of turnovers when they played against the KU Rangers. That was in the fourth quarter. But they were in a pretty deep hole and could not crawl out of it. Namatovu drives. Namatovu loses the ball, and Vanessa Nakalembe gets the steal. Vanessa drives. Vanessa feeds Nadil Peter. Jumbo called. Beautiful defense there by Martha Oluka. Sharon Trisha checks in for Bisoloka. Naluima. Namatovu. Benda Nachiriowa shoots, ball hits the rim, but a turnover there committed by, beautiful basket by Grace Karisima. Beautiful basket there scored by Grace Karisima. Toskin goes up. Toskin is fouled. Nadil Peter checks out. Viola Nakaziwe checks back in. 13 points. to skin, misses the second, and Nakiriowa Belinda with the rebound. Now Lydia Anywazo to Joe Namatovu. Nakalembe to Sengendo for the jumper. Gets a rebound once again. Sengendo scores, makes it 6 points to her name. Block there to Skin. 16-10. Scores are still quite low, but you would think that they can increase slightly. Timeout has been called by Angels. They trail by 6 points, 10 for Angels and 16 for the Victoria Crocs. So far in this game, you have played quite well, fairly well. Most of the defensive end, very proactive defensively. Trying to limit the Victoria Crocs. They have the possession. Can they score? Tunakiliwa Belinda to Lydia Anywazo to Joan Namatovu for 3. She misses, but Anywazo with the rebound. Angels retain the possession. Anywazo with the ball to Nakiliwa Belinda. Nakiliwa to Joan Namatov at the top. Joan in and out. Unlucky. Nyazo foul there by Viola. She will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Orlando scores the first one. That is 11 points for Angels. Orlando, can she score the second? Yes, she scores 2 for 2. Makes it 12 points for Angels, 16 for Victoria Crocs. Angels so far decent defensively, very, very decent. Shimanga, Francine checks in together with Ayak, Madeline, Nakalembe, Vanessa with the ball. Vanessa goes up, in and out. Francine, child violation called. Viola Nakaziwe. Nakiliwa Belinda trying to tie up her shoelaces. Earlier on the possession, she was calling for that ball, but it never reached her. Joa Namatovu unable to find Lydia Nyuazo. A very unforced error. These are some of the errors that they make, and they cost them in the end. Vanessa Nakalembe to Viola for 3. Viola put too much to it. The Mere jumble has been called. Possession will stay with the Victoria She-Crocs. Substitution incoming. Grace Karisima checks out for Rebecca Namatovu. Sharon Chirocha now to Vanessa Nakalembe. To Chirocha. Two youngsters combining. Chirocha misses. Francine with the rebound. Francine unable to score. And Vanessa Nakalembe gets her 3rd personal foul. The 3rd team foul also for the Victoria She-Crocs. Joa Namatovu. Nakiliowa. Rebecca Namatovu. 4 seconds to go. A roll, Pauline. A roll. It's nothing, and rather Nakalembe with the ball to Chiriocha. Can she get there? Yes, she does. Ayak scores off the backboard to make it 18 points. A roll, Pauline. You see, rather Viola tips that ball, it goes out of bounds. However, Angels will stay with the possession. Joa Namatovu taking on a Yak. Beautiful pass there. A roll, Pauline. Joa Namatovu launches one from downtown. Misses, and Anyuazo cannot get the rebound. Eunice Nabukonde checks in for Benjo Nakiliwa. The two played at Makerere Sparks a couple of years ago. Vanessa with the ball. Vanessa, foul has been called offensive by Francine Shimanga. That's a 4th team foul for the Victoria She-Crocs. Lydia Anyuazo drives. Anyuazo does not finish. Viola Nakaziwe with the rebound, and Victoria survived that one. Vanessa goes up. Vanessa finishes. Coast to coast there for youngster Vanessa Nakalembe. Surely one of the players who will be on the under-18 team. Carve the Afro basket, US Afro basket later on this year. Nyanzo cannot find a good pass to Rebecca Namatovu. And another turnover. Angels have made multiple turnovers. You feel like the opportunities for them to score, but they're not utilizing them. When the person has the ball, instead of maybe attacking to finish, they're not attacking to finish. They decide to dish that ball out, but then the people they're dishing the ball out to are usually asleep. Perhaps they need to be woken up. A couple of missed opportunities there are for Angels. They'll trail 12-20 to the She-Crocs. Victoria with the ball. Vanessa Nakalembe scores the last basket for the Crocs. Ayak, Madeline, Sharon Chidocha with a drive. Eunice Nabukonde dishes it out. Orlando. This time around, the foul has been called on Chidocha. That's her former teammate at Chibuli, Rebecca Namatovu. They played together at Chibuli FS in Division 1.
Good.
They're in the same class. Namatovu makes the first one. Namatovu misses the second. Rebecca Namatovu, come on, Rebecca. You can't miss from there. She had all the space and time in the world, but she was unable to convert. Vanessa, foul has been called. I stand to be corrected, but rather Rebecca Namatovu was a year ahead of Sharon. Sharon just finished senior 6, while Rebecca finished the other year. Vanessa Nakalembe misses the first one. Nakalembe can make it 21 for Victoria. She does so. And, she checks out Nampija Sharifa, another player who was in St. Noah. Nwazo this time around attempts, misses. Sharifa tries to find a yak, but Eunice Nabukonde is there to deflect that ball. Goes out of bounds. Sharp violation there by Sharifa Nampija. Namatovu to Nabukonde. Nabukonde drives, finds Anyazo. Anyazo, does she go up? She goes up and is fouled by K. Chimoli. Kathy? That should be her third personal foul. Yes. K. Chimoli, you have third personal foul. But for Victoria, that is their fifth team foul. And Anyazo will shoot 2 free throws. Makes the first one. Makes it 14 points. She can make it 15. Misses this time around. We have 2 minutes and 21 seconds to go. A turnover there committed by Sharifa Nampija, but Rebecca Namatovu, rather Joe Namatovu, cannot punish Sharifa doing well to recover defensively. However, Angels have a chance to add to their scores. They can make it a 5-point game. A roll, Pauline. Goes up for 3, a roll. Cannot score. Nampija with a rebound. To a yak. Another turnover there committed by the Victoria She-Crocs. And the roll, Pauline. This time around, another missed opportunity. The Angels, they're missing so much. So many opportunities. They're not even attempting. Anyazo to roll, Pauline. Ask for it, but she cannot score. And Nantambi fouls as she tries to go for the rebound. The fourth team foul. Ayak in the corner. Viola Kechimuri. They don't put enough to it. And Nantambi with the ball. Joan Namatovu finds Nantambi. Nantambi with the in and out. Nantambi fouled. It will be shooting 2 for Melissa Nantambi. Two free throws incoming for Melissa Nantambi. Score the first one to make it 15 points, a 6-point game. She can make it a 5-point game if she scores this free throw. This time around she scores 16 points. Pretty easy there for Bisoboka Naluima. Melissa Nantume. 8-second violation. Naluima once again, special defense. Viola cannot score. Possession will stay with the She-Crocs. Sharifa Nampija. Ayak for 3. But the momentum has picked up slightly in the second.
Beat that girl that time. Oh, yeah, look away.
the second half of this game. Victoria Crocs leading this one 26-18. On court we have shot 13 Eunice Nabukondo there for Angels. We have Lydia Nywazo. We have Melissa Nantume. Melissa Nantume with the ball. Melissa Nantume to Barbara Opio, who could not keep the ball in bounds. Bisovoka unable to score that one. Unseen. Nantambi to Nabukonde. To Anywazo. Travel violation. Seen travel violation, another offensive foul. That is shots two. Eunice Nabukondo checks out for Martha Oluka. Martha Oluka played so far so well on the defensive side of the game. Joe now taking on a youngster. Puts too much to it. Melissa Nantambi. Generous Grant attacks. Foul has been called. Lando Lydia Anywazo, Kenyan, formerly with the A1 Challenge, played in Kampala University for some years, and now she's in Angels. Generous Grant misses the first one. It's an 8-point game. Grant misses both, very uncharacteristic of her to miss 2 free throws. And backward violation here. Backward violation. The skin, Thelma just passed it to no one. Melissa Nantambi will check out for Rita Komugisa, who has had impact on the offensive end. Rita Komugisa scores, I told you. She's had some impact already and impacts once again with that 3-point shot. Bisoboka, Nalima, no foul called, and Angels can reduce the deficit. Barbara Opio cannot find the target. Turnover committed. A turnover, but the ref says the ball will stay with the Victoria Crocs. I felt like it came off the hand of a Victoria Crocs player. Francis Shimanga checks out, and youngster Mary Hazel Sengendo checks back in. Mary Hazel Sengendo to Skin, who cannot find the target, and Barbara handles are poor, and Bisoboka is fouled. It will be side ball. That is another foul there, second team foul. Bisoboka. Aluima cannot find the target from the 3-point line. Sengendo. Mary Hezo. Eight-point game. Barbara scores. Big basket there for the youngster, Barbara. Pio makes it 23 points and will go to the line. It is a third team foul, if I'm not mistaken. Pio Barbara, student at Makerere University, unable to score the free throw. Sengendo with the ball, pressure being applied on her. Sengendo to Bisoboka. Bisoboka tries to find Grant, but the ball was deflected. Six-point game. Sengendo once again, this time around, comes up short, and possession goes to Angels. Do they force a turnover? Yes, they do. Grant with the ball. Grant is double teamed. Finds Sengendo to Bisoboka. Naluima Vanessa for the floater. An offensive foul called on Toskin Thelma. That is the 13th foul. Back-to-back fouls for Thelma Toskin. And Rita Komukisa seems to be in a bit of a discomfort. That is the veteran seems to be in a bit of a discomfort, being helped by his teammates. Rita checks out. Rebecca Namatovu will return into this ball game. Angels, the defense today has been very, very good. The PO is blocked by Sengendo. Still have the ball. Martha Oluka to Joan Namatovu. Barbara Opio to Martha Oluka. Oluka with a fake. Oluka! Come on! Beautiful move there, but Oluka couldn't apply the finishing touch. Toskin with a drive. Toskin is fouled, and she will shoot 2 free throws. Toskin scores the first free throw. Toskin, can she score the second? Yes, she does, to make it 31 points. An 8-point game. The game is there for a taking for either team. Angels need to make some sort of run. Oluka to Barbara. Barbara with a fake. Barbara cannot score, and Bisoboka to Toskin, who scores 10 points there. 10-point game. Quick, easy transition there by the Victoria Crocs, and they now have 33 points. Barbara doesn't put enough power to it. Nakalembe Vanessa scores, and the timeout has been called. Timeout has been called. It is a 12-point game. A couple of quick buckets there scored by the Victoria Crocs. They now lead the game by 12. Five minutes and 90 seconds to play in this third quarter. Joan Namatovu finds Martha Oluka to Barbara Opio. High post there by Lydia Nywanzo. Namatovu drives and scores. To Skin, to Viola Nakaziwe. Grant cannot score from range. It is Angels in the attack right about now, and the bucket is good by Rebecca Namatovu. The two Namatovs combining for that basket. John Namatovu with her sister Rebecca Namatovu for the Grant once again, same position. She's unable to score, and Rebecca comes away with the ball. Rebecca is fouled. She will shoot two. Namatovu scores the first one, can make it a 6-point game. Namatovu misses the second, a 7-point game, and a turnover committed there by Mary Hezo Sengendo. Namatovu feeds Rebecca, gets off a jumper but cannot find the target. To Skin misses once again. Ayak with the ball. Ayak once again off the backboard. She has scored a couple, but she has been utilizing the backboard really, really well. Rebecca Namatovu taking on Viola. It's fouled. It is a 9-point game. Victoria Crocs still in the lead, 37-28. Rebecca Namatovu had a chance to make it 6-point game, but she missed two free throws. She misses once again, the first one. Rather, on the last trip to the charity line, she missed one of the two. She had a chance to make it a 6-point game. She only made one. This time around, she misses the first one. Last time she made the first. Can Rebecca score the second one? Makes no mistake. It is an 8-point game. been a pretty slow game, this one. To skin, misses, and rebound. The actress will fight for the rebound, but a jabble has been called. And Victoria Crocs will get the possession. Yak once again off the backboard. This time around, ball comes in and out, and Namatovu gets the rebound. Rebecca Namatovu turns it over, and Sengendo Merihezo tries to go for the pass, cannot get there. And Toskin scores. It is a 10-point game. Lydia Anywanzo to Barbara. Once again, Namatovu puts too much to it. And the foul has been called. Should be shooting too. Martha Oluka Mbabazi. Luka Mbabazi. Luka scores the first free throw. Luka, can she make it 2 for 2? She misses the second. And jumble has been called. Angels will get the possession. Nine-point game. Turnover. Sengendo for 3. Oozing with confidence, but she cannot drain it. Substitution. Lydia Anywanzo checks out, and Karisima Grace comes back in the game. Barbara Opio with a rebound. Now Karisima finds Barbara. Karisima tries to get crafty. She misses. And Mr. Wakaralima finds Ayak Madeleine. Ayak once again using the backboard, scoring with ease. Eunice finds Mbabazi Oluka. Barbara cannot hit the target. Angels with the ball. It is Nabukonde. Grace Karisima goes up this time around. She makes no mistake. Manages to score that floater. Sengendo drives. Sengendo passes it to Ayak. Bisoboka misses. Eunice to Rita. Finds Martha Oluka. Tunis Nabukonde doesn't hesitate for 3, misses. And the foul has been called. Grace Karisima. 4th team foul for the Angels. Second personal foul. We have 45 seconds to play in this game. It is a 9-point game. Yeah, to Bisoboka. Bisoboka. To Skin the step back. To Skin. With a step back to make it an 11-point game. Nantambi now attacks. Angels can't score. We have a few seconds remaining in this game. Kwarisima, jumble has been called. 13 seconds to play. An 11-point game. Good pass. Ayak can she score on the buzzer? Ayak in and out. And Angels will just see out the quarter. See out the quarter. 43 to 32. Angels trailing in this game.
Almost 1.5 years. Easy. Let you go.
Back for the fourth quarter. 9-point game, Batha, rather 11-point game. Senendo with the rebound. Yak Badelin in the corner. Bisoboka to Ayak who was cutting. And the ball is intercepted. Kamita Komugisa gets there. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Surely 24-second violation. Mr. Mukonde finds Nantambi. Another turnover, and VU also turned the ball just right back. Martha Oluka. Grace Kwarisima is fouled. That was a hard foul committed by Viola Nakansiwe. Kwarisima will shoot 2 free throws. Misses the first one. Misses both, and Sengendo once again with the rebound, turns it over, and surely this should be a basket. Martha Oluka goes up, finishes with a scoop, and the foul has been called. See the coach there having a small word with Sengendo. Very unnecessary turnovers. She could do better. Another miss from the line for Angels, and Mary Hazel cannot score from 3. Possession goes to Angels. Grace Kwarisima finds Eunice Nabukonde. We have about 8 minutes and 20 seconds to go in this game. Possession will go to the Victoria Crocs. Angels lost a couple of their players from last season. That is 2 of their very big guards. That is, one of them is Caroline Nakato, who joined Miracle, plus Martha Likicho also joined Miracle. They were very integral for them, and they departed from Angels. So Angels has a couple of problems when it comes to point guard position. Yak misses, but Bisoboka gets the offensive rebound and goes up. Bisoboka tries to use the backboard, but she cannot score. Martha Oluka there crouching. Reminds me of the crouch, bind and set in the rugby scrum down. A turnover, very unforced. This is like an area of specialty for Angels. They make a lot of unforced turnovers, and they have costed them a lot. You cannot be that reckless at this top level. Everything counts. Sengendo finds Viola, rather Keshibuli misses, and Grace Kwarisima gets that rebound. Now Joan Namatov comes there with the ball. Grace Kwarisima from the high post. Grace feeds Joan with a fake. Joan cannot find the target. Oh! Sengendo, you cannot make a mistake like that. And do they get punished? No. Ayak hustles for that ball, and the foul has been called. Mary Hazel finds Ayak in the corner. Ayak cannot sink that shot. Viola with the offensive rebound, and Vanessa Nakalebe. Does she correct? No, she cannot. Joan attacks Joan to Rita Komugisa. Back to Joan. Joan once again drives. It's fouled. The third team foul for the Victoria Crocs. They have fouled a number of times, however, Angel's record on the free throw line has also not been as good. Joan Namatovu finds Rebecca Namatovu. Back to Rita Komugisa. Rita Komugisa to Belinda. Belinda with a floater, misses, gets the whole rebound. Belinda loses the ball, and Yak now comes away with the ball. Yak, no way through there. Like I said earlier on, Angels, they have gone to the free throw line 26 times, but they have only managed to score 13 of those. In a game like this, you need to convert as many as you can. You can't be missing 13 of your 26 free throws. Imagine maybe had they scored 7 more, there would be maybe 2-3 points down, but right about now they are in a hole. They trail by 9. And they need to put together some sort of run. Nakidiowa takes on Mary Hazel. Nakidiowa. Oh, beautiful move there by the youngster, Rebecca Namatovu, but she cannot find the target. She's fouled, however, she will shoot 2 free throws. The 27th free throw attempted for the Angels. That is 14 made. Rebecca Namatovu can make it 15. Misses. Mary Hazel with a left-hand drive now. Nampija for the floater. Nampija. Another miss. Mary Hazel attacks, finds Nampija. Nampija unable to find the basket. Nakiliowa. It is 2 versus 3. Nakiliowa. Turnover committed by Joan. And double dribble. Angels almost turning the ball over. Vanessa Kalembe takes the ball out of bounds. Joan Namatovu. Belinda with a crossover. Belinda is blocked. And Nwanzo goes up once again, another block. And Mary Hazel with the ball to Vanessa. Vanessa makes no mistake. We shall be seeing the 2 of them when Uganda plays at the U18 Afrobasket later on this year. .12 lead for the Victoria Crocs. Basket there scored by Rebecca Namatov to make it a 10-point game. The game is still on. Mary Hazel with a fake drive. Nampija travel violation. Indiana Kiliwa with the ball. Sengendo foul. Sengendo will go to the free throw line. Shoot 2 free throws. She misses the first one. Sengendo has 9 points and 9 rebounds. She's 1 point and 1 rebound shy from a double-double. She misses both. Will stay on 9 points. Rebecca Namatov is dribbling well, looking down. Nuazo cannot score, and Rebecca Namatov with the offensive rebound. Joan finds Rita Komugisa. Turnover has been committed. Ampija. Yak cannot shoot from the 3-point line. She misses. Turnover committed. Vanessa Nakalembe misses. Fouled. Clear shove in the back there by Joan Namatov. She was a bit frustrated. You could see the frustration in the way she pushed Vanessa. Vanessa punishes and she scores the first free throw. Also scores the second, making it 49 points, back to a 12-point lead. Another turnover. Is it complete? No. Sharifa Nampija tried to get that ball, but she was unable to. Just took it out of bounds. And possession would stay with the Angels. Nuazo unable to connect from 3. Nampija. Foul has been called on Mr. Mukaralima. Will go to the free throw line. She will shoot 2. That foul there was, you have to use a microscope to see it. Victoria will be happy with that call by the referee. It is 50 points for them. Nalima cannot get the second, and foul on Mary Hazel. It will be shooting 2. Rebecca Namatovu. Namatovu misses the first one. Scores remain 37. Namatovu can score the second to make it 38, misses. And another foul has been called on Bisoboka Nalima. And she attempted to get that rebound. This time around, it will be Joanne Namatovu who goes to the line to shoot 2 free throws. We have 2 minutes and 11 seconds to play. Joanne makes the first. Can she get the second? Yes, she does. 39 points. Nampija to Ayak for 3. Ayak cannot hit the target, and Chidiocha Sharon fights for that rebound and manages to score. Takes it back to a 13-point lead. The foul they are committed by Sharifa Nampija on Rebecca Namatovu. She missed her last 2. The first one to make it 40 points for Angels. Can she get the second one to drop? Yes, she does. 41. Angels, and Barbara Opio will check back into the game. Nantabi Melissa checks out. Kalembe tries to go coast to coast but misses. Rebecca Namatovu now gets the ball but loses it. Sharon Chidiocha to Ayak to Nampija. Gets off the jumper. Nampija doesn't even celebrate. Almost as though she knew it was going in. It is 54 to 41. Foul there committed by Nampija. They have fouled a lot. They have fouled a lot. The Victoria University Crocs, the Crocs rather. Angels going to the line over 30 times, but the conversion is the problem. The conversion is the problem. Barbara Opio misses the first one. Barbara misses the second. She will get another opportunity. The violation. That is 36 free throws attempted by the Angels, but they have only managed to score. They have only managed to score 18 of those. Nampija. Basket does not drop for Sharon, and Barbara Opio with the rebound. Another turnover there. Vanessa goes up, Vanessa scores. We have 48 seconds to play in the game. Barbara Opio with a fake, and Nantume Melissa is fouled. It will be after this free throw, there will be 38 free throws for Angels. 38. The conversion has been the problem. 38 free throws attempted. Only the conversion has betrayed them. Nantume scores the first one. Nantume can get the second one. Melissa misses. Skin with the rebound. Vanessa finds Chiliocha. Travel violation. We have 27 seconds to go. Rebecca Namatovu. We have less than 10 seconds to play. Toskin goes for 3. Toskin misses. And I guess that will be it for this game. Victoria Crocs defeat Angels 56-42. Angels still looking for their first win in this season. Victories have eluded them. In this game they put up a big fight, commendable fight, but that may not count for much because the result is not in their favor. 56-42. Just to take you through the scorers charts, Bispo Kanalima led the scoring with 11 points, while Vanessa Nakalembe also had 11 points. For the Angels, Rebecca Namatov led the scoring with 12 points and also 12 rebounds, while Viola Dakaziwe managed to get 12 rebounds in this game. She led in rebounding together with Rebecca Namatov. In this game, it has been surprising. Angels has attempted 38 free throws, but only managed to score 19. They betrayed themselves from the free throw line, so I feel like had they done better from that aspect of the game, they should have scored a couple of more points, but that is the way things go. Full-time score 56-42. You. Bampe you.